Now student, after the system of charges, we will calculate here the electrostatic potential due to this dipole at any point P. For this, we will consider here the P point is the position vector of this P point from the center of the dipole is denoted by R vector. You can say that here, if I will write, the topic is electrostatic potential at P due to an electric dipole. So here in this case we will discuss C. So here see, this is our AB is our dipole and the direction of electric dipole moment is toward A to B. Direction of dipole moment is from A to B and theta is the angle between the position vector OP and the electric dipole moment direction P. Similarly, so here we will find the electrostatic potential at point P due to this electric dipole. So first of all, what we will do, we will calculate the electric potential at point P due to charge B, and similarly the electric potential at point P due to charge A. Let us do. So now electrostatic potential at P due to plus Q charge. Due to plus Q charge, the electrostatic potential is V is equals to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught plus Q over the distance is R1, because R1 is the distance of the point P from the charge located at P, and R2 is the distance from distance of point P located at A. So here this is the formula of electrostatic potential due to charge plus Q at P, and similarly the electric potential at P due to minus Q charge. Due to minus Q charge, the electrostatic potential is similarly it is written as 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q upon R. Now by using superposition principle, we can write the total electric potential, your electrostatic potential at this point P is B is equals to V1 plus V2. Now you can substitute the value of P1 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R1 plus 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught minus Q upon R2. Now you can take common from this side and you will get final here V is equals to taking common Q over 4 pi epsilon naught from this equation 4 pi epsilon naught, and we have 1 upon R1 minus 1 upon R2. Now this is your equation 1. So this the main turning point is that we will calculate the value of R1 and R2 from this and this triangle. See, by using cos formula, this is your rough work. You can do the rough work here also. By using, you can do the rough work here by using cos formula, or you can say cos rule. See, cos theta in triangle OBP. See, first R square plus A square minus R1 square upon 2AR means cos theta is equals to this one is R is this is our R, and this is the half of the distance of dipole, which is A. Similarly A. So R square plus A square minus R1 square upon 2AR. So this is the formula of this. So from here we get 2AR cos theta, and after that R square plus A square minus 2AR cos theta, taking common R square, we get 1 plus A square by R square minus 2AR cos theta by R square equals to R1 square. See, the value of R1 After this, the value of R1 is equals to R1 plus A square by R square minus 2A cos theta by R raised to the power half. See, as you know that A is much lesser than R, so the ratio of A square by R square is equals to 0, means that approach to 0, so we can neglect this term. So therefore, R1 is equals to R1 minus 2A cos theta by R, and similarly, this is our equation 2. Similarly, you can write the value of R2 in the same way when you will substitute here 180 minus theta in this triangle OAP. R2 is equals to R1 plus 2A cos theta by R raised to the power half. If you want more about cos rule, you can watch the video of class 11th in lecture number 3, part 3. So we will substitute the value here. Now listen student, these two values, remember them. After this, I will erase the all. So here I will substitute the value of V q over 4 pi epsilon naught of R naught 1 upon R, this value 1 minus 2A cos theta by R raised to the power half with negative sign 1 over R. You can substitute the value from here, 1 plus 2A cos theta by R raised to the power half. Taking R common from this side, so we get, after taking the common R from this side and adjusting or simplifying the denominator term, 1 minus 2A cos theta over R raised to the power minus half after moving this denominator to numerator, and minus 1 plus 2A cos theta by R raised to the power minus half. So see, q over 4 pi epsilon naught of R, by using binomial expansion, 1 minus plus 2A cos theta by this 2 is multiplied by R minus, say minus plus minus 1 minus 2A cos theta by this 2 multiplied by R. So 2 to 2 cancel. So we get V is equals to Q 4 pi epsilon naught of R. After solving this, 1 minus A cos 1 plus A cos theta upon R minus 1 plus A cos theta by R. This is our cos theta. So minus cancel. We will write here Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught of R, A cos theta, 2A cos theta by R. So after this, we will write V is equal to 2A into Q cos theta by 4 pi epsilon naught R into R square. So you know that after this, electric dipole moment, since P is equals to 2QL or 2QA or Q into 2A. Therefore, from this equation we get V is equals to P cos theta over 4 pi epsilon naught of R square. This is the value of electrostatic potential due to an electric dipole at point P. See here, in vector form, if I want to write, in vector form, if you want to write, means in the term of dot product, you can say in term of dot product. If you want to write this equation in term of dot product, so you can write P cos theta P dot r cap, means vector P dot r cap. Why? Because the magnitude of r unit vector, means r cap, is equals to 1. That's why. So when we write this in this way, so we can write mod of P mod of r cos theta. This is equals to 1 and P remain this, and this is cos theta. So P cos theta is the result. That's why we can write P cos theta like this. So electrostatic potential will be P dot r over 4 pi epsilon naught of r square. So this is your final formula of electrostatic potential at point P due to an electric dipole. After this, I will give you some special cases related to this formula. See, first case is, listen, as you know that in case of charge, means electrostatic potential at any point due to a charge, we know that V is equals to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. It implies V is inversely proportional to R. Means when we talk about the charge, when we talk about the electrostatic potential at any point due to a charge, then the variation, you can say that then the value of V varying with respect to R such that V is inversely proportional to R. Means that time V is dependent on R. But in case of dipole, you can see that the V is equals to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. See here, this formula, P dot R over R square. So we conclude that V is inversely proportional to R square. So variation of V depend on the value of R square. So this is the one difference between the electrostatic potential due to a point charge and the electrostatic potential due to a dipole. And second thing is that, as we know that in this formula, electrostatic potential at any point P depend on R only. But when we talk about this formula, electrostatic potential does not depend R only. It depends two values. See here, first is R and second is theta, which is the angle between this position vector R vector and the direction of electric dipole moment P, which is from A to B. So these are the two values in which the value of electrostatic potential by an electric dipole depends. Clear? After that, we can easily calculate the electrostatic potential due to this dipole in axial line and equatorial line. See how we will calculate. If suppose if theta is equals to 0 degree, if theta is equals to 0 degree, that time this angle reduced to like that and it becomes axial line of the dipole. So if theta is equals to 0 degree, then the value of V from this, and you know that if theta is equal to 0 degree, the value of cos 0 is equals to 1. So we can say that the value of V at that time, V is equals to P into 1, because cos 0 is equals to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught of R square. So this is your electrostatic potential in axial line. So we can say that the heading for this electrostatic potential in axial line due to dipole. Clear, student? Now in second, if means now the equatorial point, in equatorial point, if we talk, if theta is equals to 90 degree, if we substitute theta is equals to 90, then the value of this, display, I will see you the value of this. If theta is equal to 90 like this, so this behavior is equatorial line behavior. So in this case, if theta is equals to 90 degree, then you know that cos 90 is equals to 0. So when we substitute the value of cos 90 here, you get the value P cos 90 over 4 pi epsilon naught of r square. It means 0. So electrostatic potential due in equatorial point is 0, and electrostatic potential in axial line is this. You can compare these formula means with the formula of electric field at axial line and at equatorial line due to a dipole. And you will remember the all things, student, for your future, and please revise the all things